Hey Leo, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking at your person. Okay, so we will be looking at their energy, their feelings, and thoughts towards you, and then moving into the reality of the connection and their actions, communications towards you, as well as outcomes for this connection. I will let everyone know if you do leave a comment on one of my videos, you will go in the draw for a free personal reading. Make sure you do like and subscribe to the channel as well. But thank you all so much for your support so far. Today I am using 4 different decks. So when we're looking at the energy, I do have the Scrying Ink lenormand deck. When we move over into the reality, I do have the Seventh Seal lenormand, as well as 2 of the Oracle decks as well. So I've got the Ask the Angels Love Oracle, as well as those beautiful heart-shaped Lovers Oracle. Okay, so getting straight into it for you today, Leo. Okay, Leo, your person, their thoughts and feelings towards Leo, please. Leo, your person's thoughts and feelings towards you. Leo, thoughts and feelings towards Leo. Okay, so Leo, firstly, we do have the birds. Okay, so there's quite an interesting energy coming towards you with their thoughts and their feelings. It does show me that, there is the possibility that for some of you, obviously keeping in mind this is a collective reading, so it may not suit everyone. But for some of you, this person has actually heard rumors about you, heard some gossip about you, heard that little chitter chatter in the background, some gossip or rumors about you, and they're kind of trying to work out if it's true or not. So that's quite interesting side message there, Leo. But overall, this does talk about communications. So they're thinking about talking to you. They're thinking about conversations with you. So for some of them, this definitely could be, them thinking about conversations you've had with them in the past, or thinking and planning, what the conversation is going to go like when they do talk to you in the future. But either way, they're sort of looking at a conversation, thinking about a conversation, trying to work out their feelings on what to say, or if they could have said something different, or all those kinds of things. But I do feel as though your person at this time is kind of their thoughts and feelings, they're not actually directly on you mostly, Leo. They do want to have a chat with you and have a conversation with you. But at the moment, I'm kind of feeling like if this conversation hasn't happened yet, it may be a conversation along the lines of, hey, Leo, I just wanted to let you know I'm thinking of you a lot, but I'm really busy with work at the moment. I'm really trying to, make sure I've got my money sorted out, that I'm all good, before I sort of come in and spend time with you or anything like that. So, their thoughts and feelings at the moment, we do see the fish and then the fox energy. Okay, so with the fish energy, I do feel as though they're focused on their financial situation. Some of you, this may be talking about, there's a difference between you financially. So they're kind of, I need to create more wealth before I come forward to Leo, or I need to work out a way I can support Leo better financially. All those sorts of things. There may be a little bit of uneven financials between you, but they are focused on getting that money at the moment, it does seem, because the fox can be a very career minded card as well, and it's kind of, doing whatever's necessary to create their abundance, create that wealth. And that's really what they're focusing on at the moment. All their thoughts and feelings are kind of being taken up by this at the moment. So they're focusing on their self-survival, their financial survival. The fish really does talk about finances and wealth. And then when I'm seeing them together, like I said, the fox is all about self-survival and doing whatever's necessary to survive, so especially in this day and age, Leo, it's a crazy world out there, financially speaking, and then some, there's a lot of other stuff going on other than just, the money problems everyone's having, because, across the globe we are looking at a lot of shortages and, price rises and things like that. I know here, petrol has just gone up significantly in the last week or so, and I'm dreading having to go fill my car up today. But So the fox is really about, focusing on that, on getting that money, getting that abundance, getting some wealth, before they actually move forward, with having those actual conversations. So I do feel as though, they want to talk to you, but if they do talk to you, I like expect it to be just about their job and what they've been doing at work, and how they're investing their money, or things like that, because they are very, very focused on their money at the moment. I kind of want to say, even though the fish is actually the Aquarian card, I'm kind of wanting to say to you, Leo, is your person a Capricorn? Because they're known for the being the money sign of all the signs, the Capricorns, the ones that, care about their money before they care about anything else. That is just a stereotype though, guys. I myself am a Capricorn, and, money is usually one of the last things that I actually care about when it comes to, the things that I love in life. Money, just it's one of them things we've all got to deal with, in my opinion. Okay. Leo, your person's actions and communications towards you, Leo. Actions and communications from this person towards Leo. Yeah, so once again, I'm getting one of the cards that can have a career focus as well. So, sometimes this can talk about, this is the garden. I know these cards do, they are a bit hard to pick up sometimes in this camera, but the garden can sometimes talk about, work meetings and work proposals and event invites and all those sorts of things. But I do feel as though, that is followed by the heart. Okay. So I do feel as though, even if it's kind of, getting it, for some of you, it may be getting those work meetings out of the way before they move towards the things that, following their heart. But for majority of you, I do feel as though this is them actually, wanting to action a meeting between the two of you, wanting to actually meet up with you, hang out, have coffee, take you somewhere. This definitely can be talking about going on dates, that sort of thing, but getting out and about in public, and spending time together. It is a social card, so it can also talk about, invites to events, and those sorts of more social type gatherings as well, parties and all that sort of stuff. So they're definitely, going to be actioning, some, that feels very face to face, meeting up and hanging out, even if it's just to, have a coffee and chat. We do see that birds card there, so definitely having a chat together, just meeting up to have a chat is definitely on the cards there. But it could definitely be events, or going to the library, museum, or just going on a date out for dinner, and chatting, those sorts of things. But we do also have the heart. Okay, so there is this level of, as an action, that they do want to give you their heart, that they do want to come towards you, with romance, with, like I said, with the garden card, with that wining and dining, and, taking you on dates and all those sorts of things. So there's definitely the potential for a date coming up, in the near future for you, Leo. That heart card, it really is. You can kind of see in this card too, the two hands on either side of the heart. So it's kind of like this person wants to, present you with their heart, present you with their love. It does talk about unconditional love as well. And then we have the tree. Okay, so the tree really does talk about, them focusing on their self-growth, their own sense of wisdom, education. So they may be sort of coming in under the guise of, feeling as though they need to sort of have a bit of a teacher role towards you, and that they need to sort of help teach you something, or help or learn from you. It could go either way there. So I'm just getting that teacher student dynamic coming through here. So it's really feeling like, they may want your advice on something, but at the end of the day, it is all about self-healing and self-growth. So the wisdom and education is usually just a small factor of the tree card, but I am getting that vibe. So maybe when they're coming towards you for this date or something, they may be approaching you as though, it's outright not a date, but like, it is them trying to present you with their love, but they may be coming across as like, oh, Leo, I just need your help with this presentation. So this, for some of you, this person definitely could be somebody that you've met through work or your career somehow, because I'm getting quite a few of the career messages coming through here, Leo. So, and so they could be saying, oh, Leo, I just need your advice. Can you show me how to do this and this? We'll meet up we may as well have dinner while we're doing it, and then next thing you know, you're on a date with this person, and all of a sudden they're professing their love to you, and you thought it was a work meeting, but here, lo and behold, that it's actually a date. So just be aware of that, Leo. For some of you, it could be a work thing, sort of, I just need your advice. I need your help with this spreadsheet or something like that. And then you don't even realize it, but the help with the spreadsheet, that's the first 5 minutes. And then after that, it's a solid date. Okay. Near future outcomes between Leo and this person. Near future outcomes between Leo and this person. Wow. Okay, Leo. So firstly, I do have the masculine coming through. So I don't really read the genders. So that's really just coming through as that, trying to be non-emotional, trying to, be very stoic and reserved kind of energy. That's actually come through with the letter and the ring. Okay. So I'm kind of getting that, someone might be presenting, like I said, with that date energy, that it's, oh, work meeting, I need your help with this, and then lo and behold, it's a date. It's a similar energy here as the outcome, where they're trying to act all non-emotional in the way that they're communicating, but like, and then you actually stop and listen to what they're saying, and you're like, hang on, they're presenting me with the opportunity for a relationship here, but they're presenting it in a very non-emotional way, a very like, I think it would be logical if we if we sat down for dinner tonight, and then we spent the rest of our lives together, and we'll go and get married and everything, it'll be fine. And they're presenting it in a very logical, non-emotional kind of way. So but we do have that heart there in their actions. So they are willing to open up and be a bit more vulnerable with you. But once again, I'm just getting that vibe that, for some of you, this may be just them focusing on, work communications, non-emotional communications going on for them at the moment. They've got, you may be out on this date and they're on the phone to, their boss or employer, like employees or some co-workers or something, and you overhear them saying, oh yeah, I'm just on a date with my next wife, and you're like, hold up, what? So I am just sort of getting that kind of a vibe that it's going to kind of, but we do have that communication card, so they definitely will be communicating to you you will get some sort of communication about you know I want this to be a relationship, as an outcome. So eventually there is that relationship there, but I do feel as though it's very much the, and it's really reminding me of that. I don't know if you guys watched The Big Bang Theory, but there's an episode where, when Sheldon and Amy very first start dating and they have a relationship contract. This is what it's. The energy is the same as that. It's like a very non-emotional contract between two people in regard to love and relationship, but it's like it just doesn't vibe for me personally, because I'm like, love and relationship, and then you've got paperwork and contracts. It's a very sort of contrasting energy, but that's kind of what I'm getting from that, is that there's some sort of contract for the relationship coming up. So it's like, sign on with me and I'll, sign up with me and I'll marry you in 5 years time, and then in 10 years time we'll have a child, and then 12 years time we'll go and do this and travel here, and it feels very like paperworky contract type stuff, rather than emotional, like, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, I love you so dearly. It feels very stoic and reserved and non-emotional. Just a very interesting way of doing it, I think, Leo. This person's definitely, like I said right at the initial there, they're very focused on their work self at the moment, and their, their finances and their sense of wealth and abundance. So, they may be a very wealthy type person, and so, this definitely could be talking about a prenup. Okay, guys, as an outcome that we may actually be seeing a prenup. That's a similar sort of vibe, right? A contract in regard to the relationship. So it definitely could be talking about things like prenups, or having to sign. It could be a few things. Okay, so it could be like having to sign off on a divorce before moving together. Have that marriage contract, prenup contracts, all those sorts of things. Some sort of like it seems like a more communicative guideline for the connection rather than just following the and going with the flow. It does feel like there's some sort of format that this is going to be following rather than just going with the flow and seeing where we go, sort of a vibe. It does feel very contracty. Very interesting, Leo. Okay, so we'll grab some oracles for you as well, Leo. Leo and your person. Leo and your person, please. But like I do want to say, Leo, we do have the heart and the ring on the table here. So definitely looking at positive outcomes, with this person. So definitely the possibilities for this to be actually quite a strong connection between you and this person. Okay, so we do also have remain positive. So, keep your hopes up. I'm just getting with that remain positive card, and then this next card as well. I am getting that there is going to be some sort of delay before this really does take off for you. It may be a few weeks or so, before this really does sort of start to move along a little bit more. Especially with them so focused on, their money and job or whatever at this time. And we do also see the wait card. Okay, so I am just getting that you may just have to wait a little while for this to all sort of take off a little bit more. It may just sort of be plodding along here. But, I do feel as though some dates in the near future. Pardon. Sorry, Leo. I'm still getting over some allergies and stuff. I just don't like coughing on you guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I do feel as though there may just be some delays involved. This may just sort of move steadily rather than in quick jumps. So it may take them a little bit of time to actually, have these conversations with you and take you on these dates and then move forward into this, relationship contract. Okay. Leo and your person. Whoa, okay. They're happy to talk. Here we go. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, so if that sort of bothers you that this person is very work-minded at the moment, then looking at your own reflection as to why that bothers you. Like, are you, what are you projecting? When it comes to this connection, what qualities are you projecting that you admire or don't really like in this other person, and seeing how they relate back to your own things that your own qualities and whatnot as well, or the way that you react to certain qualities. Yeah. But we also do have my beloved. Okay, so though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Okay, so definitely already connected to this person, even if you haven't actually met them yet. There is that spiritual connection between you and this person. And so even if there are some delays and you do need to wait for a little bit of time here, remembering love transcends space and time. Time is just an illusion. It is a flow, a loop, a Jeremy Beremy, if you like. If anyone gets that reference, let me know. But that's what we have for you today, Leo. Like I said, let me know in the comments. You will go in the draw for that free personal reading as well. But hopefully I'll see you all again soon.